And remember, this comes from St. Do not give your power away to anything or anybody. For you are the love. You are the light. We are one heart. Now, Shamballa, multidimensional healing, is the central core of Shambhala. Is love, love and freedom, love for oneself, and an innate knowingness and one's connection with Mother, Father, God, and all of creation, Mother Earth. Freedom from all that stands in the way of that knowingness. Freedom to know who you are and to step into your power as we step together into our mastery. Now, a lot of times in a Shambhala workshop, we may experience meditations designed to help us to clear away any of the old emotional debris that we've been carrying around, not only in this lifetime, through lifetimes. And as we do this, we will enable ourselves to be filled with light, the energies of Shambhala, and connect it to the source of those energies, so that we may call upon them whenever it is needed, now for ourselves or for others. But the main purpose of these clearings and initiations are for each one of us and for our own evolutionary development. And with us, as we walk another earth through humanity, we have become a Lemurian heart temple. I'm sure you feel our collective consciousness, our love that radiates to each one of us, back and forth, full circle. Sometimes we can get a little unaware of it, or some people call it unconsciousness. But it's just like it's our dream to expand and grow into the consciousness of pure love. And that's really a byproduct. We may call upon the Shambhala energies to help facilitate healings. Now, not only for ourselves, but for others. And the Ascendant Master Saint Germain assures us that the Shambhala energies are here now, part of an energetic grid work around Mother Earth. So we are blessed because we can call upon any time this fantastic energetic grid work that He has created. Now, the origins of the Shambhala system goes way back in prehistory as we know it. Germain was incarnate in Atlantis at that time. He brought through the original system in order to help the evolution, of low vibratory beings who were being used as slaves. I remember a difficult time on Atlantis for so many people. But what he came to do is make slavery unacceptable and to free these beings from their bondage of ignorance. Today, the system is much expanded. The peace that we can give, that we can be, and that we are when we share our sacred energies of divine love and light. It's freeing not only us from bondage of ignorance, but we're bringing into this beautiful, precious Mother Earth the love and the freedom of our own mastery. And oh my goodness, what does it mean to be a master? It does not mean power over others. It simply means being a master of oneself. In Shambhala, the collective consciousness reminds me a lot of times, of sacred Lemuria. And we're fortunate because our galactic masters come in, our precious archangels, our ascended masters come in to enable us as we open the crystalline energy matrices within our energy fields. And this diamond frequency of Shambhala is a highly refined and extremely transformational frequency. I just love the powerful healing energy in the initiations that this frequency allows us to access to the new codings, which are now being downloaded through the galactic centers. It helps us to stabilize and to be living in harmony as the earth harmonics become one unified harmonic. So as we are together, every time we gather, we are not only encoding all this beautiful diamond frequency, we share it with our family, our friends, our neighbors. We can share it beyond our states to the surrounding states. And when I create the flower of life before I send Reiki every day, I'm amazed where it goes to. So I am going to say, let's get Shambhala on. Are you ready? I would like all of us to be the Violet Tribe. Now, St. Germain said the Violet Tribe. A lot of people wondering what this is. What kind of idea? Or what kind of concept is this? It is that we are one. We are attracted to the color of the seventh ray, which is violet. And hence, the Violet Tribe is what we are. And the Violet Tribe, or the seventh ray, involves much with Mother Earth. And it really began during the creation of this planet. These beings are multidimensionally known as the people of the true Israel. And when we speak of the people of the true Israel and the energy of the true Israel, please do not confuse this with the place in the Middle East that is really what we call Palestine. I had a niece there for 3 years. I was glad she got home with her family. And there was another illusion created to keep strife and struggle alive on the planet. But as the reason, it's not important, because now we are the seventh ray. We have been since we started this 12 years ago. And the most important thing is to realize that we live in the cosmic heart of Christ. That we are the light of the world. As we live the love of the world. So if you're ready, ask yourself, what is your place? We're here to aid our sacred planet, Mother Earth. And also the beings, 2 four-leggeds, to be able to stand in our Christ energies in front of groups of people. We encourage them. But most importantly, I've noticed that we become a light, a frequency, and we share it. And wherever you are, you smile. And people smile back at you. Not quite sure why. And why are you smiling at them? And it's because we need to share our love. We need to share the violet light to bless, honor, and peace. I realized at one time that fear is not the opposite of love. It's a collective illusion. Real fear is illusion. Now you thought that I was going to give you a marvelous explanation of what fear is. Fear is an illusion. We live in a cosmic heart of Christ. We don't have any fear. We believe. We know. We witness in between each other. Your beauty, your love, your light. And deep within us, have you ever noticed at times that it's difficult to breathe deeply? Take a big long belly breath. I want you to become aware of that radiant violet light coming down into your core. And each one of you, I see your core above your crown chakra, going through your center of your body, your spine, down to the center of Mother Earth. I want you to have total peace. I want you to know how much you are loved. How much you truly are light. Become aware as that beautiful radiant violet energy comes into your crown chakra. It's illuminating every single cell in your body. And for a lot of us, we have to see the telomeres attached to each cell of the body. And those are like two little tails to each cell, believe it or not. And as you get past 50, sometimes the telomeres get a little shorter. But we're activating it today. And each one of you have these magnificent, I don't know how to explain this, beautiful baby dolphins in 3 colors. They're like little itsy-bitsy Pac-Man, but they're the dolphins. And they're going from cell to cell, like angelic weaving from one side to the next on top of your crown chakra. I can see them, and they're dancing in and out. And when I know it's starting to reach you, and almost into your third eye, I'll hear one cell saying, "Did you feel that? Did you feel that?" to the next cell. And then when the next cell starts laughing, "Yeah, I felt it. Did you feel it?" You know. And it keeps going, so we're going to keep doing this until we get through to the third eye. Oh. And now they're into the top of your eyebrows. It's almost like they're tapping the eyebrows. I'm feeling that. And as they do that, now that's energy medicine, some points in your body. So let them do that because it feels good. Side to side. I've never seen them having a dance like this while I'm doing healing. So all of you are very special for them to be doing this. And now we pass the eyes and get right in the middle of the two eyes, and that's your third eye. So they're dancing in there. And let them be. And let them work because they're having a good time. And you're starting to see your divine love and light that you really are. And as they get down to they go to your nose. I mean, they're dancing and they're And as they do that, they get below your nose and they go all the way to each ear on each side of your head and go around there, and it seems like they're clicking and dancing to the back and the bottom of your ear where that mastoid energy is. And then they're going back across the back of your head and activating that your third eye chakras in the back by your occipital bone. And let them get to that occipital bone and clear that area out. And it's going on and on. And as we get down to your mouth and your chin, and it's just like I can see the violet stream coming down all the way to your throat. And it's like you're creating your pillar of the violet ray. And as they get down to the neck, now they got to patiently go to one side, they go to the left side, across to the shoulder, down the arm, to the elbow, down to the wrist, and down to the palm of your left hand. Oh my goodness. I hope some of you can see this. They're dancing in the palm of your hand. And they want Nana, who is me, go beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as they flow the energy out of your fingers make it a little, you may see a little violet between the palm of your hand and your fingers. And now they've gone around and they're coming back up on the top of your hand where your palm is, that on the other side up to your waist, not waist, wrist, up to your elbow, flowing right up to your left shoulder, all the way across to your right shoulder. And here they go, and they're going down to your elbow, your wrist, and then the palm of your hand. Can you see them dancing like I do in the palm of your hand? And as they dance in the middle of it, then they go to each finger, out the finger, and come back to the next finger out, activating every finger with a violet ray, every cell. And your hand may feel sort of spectacular, And now they're popping back up to the top of your hand, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder. And there they meet at your thymus gland. And they're really working now on your thymus. Because this is our immune deficiency area. And as it gets down to your heart, they're working really hard, and I can see where they're lighting up. I'm going to ask you to put both hands on your heart, to bless them back as they're working through your body. And now it's your beautiful, beautiful heart. Some of your hearts are really sparkling. And it's beautiful violet color. And as they hit down, keep going down to your solar plexus. I see what they've been doing. They're connecting your brain, with your heart. Yes, we understand that. That heart has more energy of thinking, of healing, than your brain. It's 3 and twice as powerful as our brain. And that's why it's so important to think with our hearts. When we think of our hearts, we're vibrating with the divine love and light that we truly are. And as it goes down now to our solar plexus, I see a few of us. I have GERD. It's working some extra time in there, so just be patient with us. It's important that we do this. All right, that's looking a lot better. And it goes down now. And, oh, look at that. It's going to each hip. Oh, goodness, and then we're doing the same thing as the angelic weaving. They're clearing each little row of cells from hip to hip. So let them do that, man. That's cool. That feels good. I hope you can feel this. All right, we're down to our sacrum. And right now, you should feel the love that's coming up to you from the heart of Mother Earth. It's a crystal heart. Remember, we've been there when we went to the Golden Dolphin Temple that resides next to the precious heart of Mother Earth. And the energy is coming up through your feet, your knees, and you feel the pure love from Mother, Father, God, and the pure love from Mother Earth. And let those dolphins go down now your thighs, to your knees, your calves, to your feet, ankles, the bottom of your feet, and oh my goodness, it was like your Earth star just blew wide open with your precious violet light. So we're returning Mother Earth's love with the beautiful violet flame. And as this happens, I see next to each one of you your guardian angel. And if you feel he or she wrap their wings around you now, reinforcing that magnificent violet energy, blessing you, adding their frequency to ours. And as we all go through this, wherever we are becoming of the violet ray, all the way from heaven into Mother Earth's heart. And I hear humming. I hear love, peace, joy. I know now. We have just been initiated into the divine love and light. Let us release anything within, through, and around us that is not for our best and highest good. Feel the love from Saint Germain filling your heart, filling your light. I hear the dolphins having a ball, talking in their language. It's like we have all these beautiful portals into Mother Earth's heart. And Mother Earth is just so radiant, so happy. And she's saying, thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you can see Mother Earth, see where you're standing, and see how much energy you are becoming. You are the true Israel. You are the violet tribe. This is a Shamballa multidimensional healing, because when we focus as one on any situation, it is healing not only ourselves and each other, it's healing where we have our beautiful portal going to right through our bodies into precious Mother Earth's heart. Feel your beautiful radiance. am the voice in the wind, blowing softly upon me. Feel the love surrounding you in absolute angel delight. I am the voice of your future, the beauty that I see around you fills my heart with such joy. I wonder, feel it too. I am the voice of the mountains, today the spirit of the mountain gracefully fills us with its strength. Oh, let us be in better, flowing with them. I am the voice of the trees, the standing people on Mother Earth. I whisper to you, sharing my sacred energy, gently flowing in pure surrender. Ooh, look at the aura of a tree. I am the voice of your sister. My heart spills over with love for thee. You bring such beauty and awareness. Let us dance with your joy. I am the voice that whispers of tender moments of your peace. Spreading before me as much yet to be. My heart blind flows to you. I am the voice of the flatlands that smells like sage. It's so strong. Thoughts of Claude's meditation fills us with great peace. I am the voice of the wind drafts, feeling the eagles all about. So many flying over us, being released, being blessed. Oh, can you see the circling eagles above you? I am the voice of my heart. Amazingly, I feel all of you with me. The dolphins swim along the rainbow bridge. My smile spreads deeply within, and it turns into radiance. I feel the love of our violet tribe, knowing that we have our own wings now to fly. Join me now as we become one, filling our life, filling our world with love. And at the sacred moment, I want you to become aware of who you really are. There's a system I learned some time back, and it's called self-love Reiki. It's really an issue virtually everyone deals with. A lot of times we allow other thoughts, patterns to affect us and don't realize how sacred we truly are. And it's very important because of all the beautiful you work with do us. Together we do. It's so beautiful. You must know it's very important to love yourself. And sure, we're not imperfect. I mean, we're not perfect. We're imperfect. We have faults. But I want you to feel your love. I want your heart to enlarge with the love that you truly are. I see the radiance around you. So at this sacred moment, I'm going to expand the love of the radiance to each one of you. I'm going to ask you to realize the biggest symbol of love is the butterflies, because butterflies represent transformation. When you picture the image of a butterfly to activate self-love Reiki, you're generating the energy of positive self-transformation. It does not matter what kind of butterfly you imagine. It can be a butterfly of any color or a simple drawing of a butterfly. Use whatever your intuition guides you to use. And another beautiful thing for symbols of self-love Reiki is the flowers. Now, flowers represent the concept of blossoming. When a person blossoms, they are opening themselves up to their highest expression. When you leave that awkward stage and become mature, strong adults, they are often said to blossom. But trust me, from personal experience, I know that we can blossom at any age. The flower envisions to activate the energy. It can be any type of flower or a simple drawing like one. And with these images of butterflies, I was out in the yard the other day and this butterfly was floating. I was going to land in my hand. But what I'm saying is, wow, I want you to identify at any time or pinpoint any time that upsets you, any negativity, thoughts or images. If we do that, then we need to pinpoint an area in our bodies where that thought maybe seems to be located. And so right now, for every thought that you have that does not say how beautiful, how sacred, how loving, how much of a light you are, I am applying the angelic cellular healing Reiki to you. Focusing on that point anywhere in your body that's bothering you. And we're instilling divine love. Love you are. Divine light. You are. I love you. I love myself. I want you to love you, your sacred self. For you are the love of the world. We are the love of the world. You are the light of the world. We are the light of the world. Divine love, activate. Divine healing, increase. Activate. Now I want you to do and repeat after me. Place your hands on your precious hearts. I like myself. I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. I cherish myself. I am the love of the world. I am the light of the world. I am radiating that pure love within myself, the Christ love, living in the cosmic heart of Christ. I become one with the love of Christ, with the light of Christ. And I see Jesus in front of you, sending you his love from his eyes, his heart, and his hand, radiating every single cell of your body. And I see dolphins dancing all around us, joyously. Ya, ya, ya. Ya, 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 ya. Yari yari yohanna kaniya ula ya yari yari yohanna yari yari yohanna kaniya Chukano koni kono. Chukani kono. Sandra Lubaya. Sandra Lubaya. Sandra Lubaya. Heal, heal, heal. Wow. Amazing. You've all started spreading your own wings. And as you do this, as you create the radiance, pure, divine radiance, pure divine light, pure divine love. I am, you are, we are the love and the radiance for every two-legged, four-legged, creeper crawlers, firefighters, swimmers, all on Mother Earth, through, within, and around, flowing to each other, the excellent energy of the violet ray. And now we're sharing it with each other in our one heart. We become the largest flower of life on Mother Earth. Sharing it now with all on Mother Earth. Out into the universe. To the Pleiades, Andromeda, Sirius, because you all come from the stars, and you are now connecting with your star family, vibrating, raising your frequencies. You went from 6, 7, and 8, 9, up to 10. Now we're at 11 and 12. Your wings are fluttering. The golden, beautiful golden wings. And you're fluttering the violet color everywhere around you. Sending it to the universe. Mary, Jesus, Amanda, Melchizedek, of course, Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, your presence has expanded beyond anything I have ever seen before. Some of you have a lot of butterflies around you. Monarchs. I see. Oh, I even see hummingbirds. I hear some of our star families and our angels. You belong to our hearts, now and forever. You went to earth, and our hearts went with you. We speak your name. Oh, we speak your name in our every prayer. And if there's some other way to prove that we love you, we share our love and light with you now. You never know. You never know. You are the light. You are the light. Of our world. Here's so much light language. He's kukatan na kanya ni shitikan na na. Shokanak shitikan ni kuhuna. Shikuna. Shikukwana kan shikana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. We truly love you. Their blessings upon us will be activated at least 24 hours. May you feel their wings around you, loving you, honoring you, and thanking you for the love and the light that you truly are. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
We are floating in that bliss. Bliss.
Lorraine, I was almost gonna text you and say, are you floating in the same place I am?
I am really feeling it, Shirley. It's so soft.
Oh, yeah.
It is so soft. It's so beautiful. It is, you know what? It's lifting. I feel like I'm floating. Yes, Michelle. Levitating.
We are. We are. I can't.
At first in the beginning, I didn't feel the way I normally feel. And then all of a sudden that soft energy just wrapped itself around me and took me there, and I didn't want to come out. This was a hard meditation to leave. I'm still in it. Wow.
I just have to say, Shirley, the singing, it's exquisite to me. And the self-love Reiki.
Oh, the self-love Reiki is so beautiful. We all needed that one, that's for sure.
Well, we never take time to do this.
Yeah. Very true.
And everybody's doing such fantastic energy things that they need to stop and do the self-love Reiki, because their hearts are so radiant. And they think with their hearts. Wouldn't it be nice if everybody thought with their hearts?
And I loved the merging of the heart and the mind in this today.
Oh,
the weaving. That was really, to feel that was like no more worries. It was very interesting, really.
It was sort of like putting me in bliss.
Yeah, and that plane of bliss.
Yes. And the beautiful thing is that we can just really feel this right now, hold on to this feeling, and come back to it. And for me personally, it's like, just let it all go. There's certain things, if these are interesting times where sometimes we could get a little edgy.
Oh,
for me, my new motto is let it go. And this feeling that we experienced today, if we can reach for that, it's the name of the game. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ooh, healing for all. I noticed on the chat line that Bella Marie said that she was wanting us to send her healing to her UTI and kidney infection, which I saw that before we went into the meditation and was focused on that. And I highly recommend oregano oil and probiotics if you're going to go get a pharmaceutical, Bella Marie. So I hope our prayers and a little bit of extra loving is helping with your UTI and kidney infection, dissipating that. And hope you can go find some good probiotics. And oregano oil hasn't when you use antibiotics for these kind of things, a lot of the antibiotics have a resistance. The bacteria strains are resistant to the antibiotics, but with oregano oil, they haven't developed a resistance to it. So you might be able to find some information online about that. I think there's a doctor that talks about that.
Nature at work again, right?
Yeah, they say oregano oil. Researchers found that oregano was active against all of the clinical strains of bacteria that were tested, and it successfully inhibited the growth of E. coli, the bacteria most commonly seen in UTIs. And that's, maybe I'll just copy this website for her and put it in our chat line. And
by the way, you can get oregano oil in capsule form now.
Better, because if you don't dilute it, it really hurts your esophagus.
Yes, and it tastes really, but the capsules make it really easy, and that's a good jar to have. It's it's not on the low budget side. I think a good jar will cost you $50, but it's worth it. Okay, well, thanks for that, Michelle.
She's asking for the spiritual purpose of the kidneys and bladder. Are you talking about the emotional component of why we get a bladder infection?
Yes, I would assume the kidneys. The kidneys.
I have the Secret Language of Your Body book in front of me. I will look that up.
Yes. Well, I love the comments that are coming in. Very, very interesting. Ursula says, I kept slipping in and out of sleep and seeing the child and dogs I looked after all day today. Annie was floating and crying with the love that was passed on in this meditation.
Aww.
Yes, she says, I cried when my guide sat beside me and wrapped her wings around me.
Oh, so sweet.
I love it. Okay, and Bella Marie says the spiritual purpose more than the emotional, as she knows that. Okay. What I would say, Bella Marie, is go in deep within yourself and connect with your higher self. And when you're in a very deep, meditative, relaxed state, ask the question and see what you get on the spiritual purpose. Shirley or Michelle, do you have anything to add to that?
The only thing I can add to it is the forgiveness side, really going into some deep forgiveness through all timelines, maybe doing some mantras around that. Forgiving self and others, sets us free in so many areas. And I know in the past I had that. I had that as well and had to work through some of that. Going into really, really deep forgiveness, self and others. And I think today's meditation was perfect for that. Focusing on self-love and what were you going to say, Shirley Irene? You had something.
I agree with what you're saying. A lot of times, I catch myself with this, we have to forgive not only others, but ourselves. And a lot of times, when something comes up physically, it may even relate to a past life energy frequency. And, like I was born with the first degree black in the AV node, and it took a while for me to really know that this is something I have to work through in this lifetime. And yet, Saint Germain has been wonderful in helping me work through this. He was my father in a past lifetime, years ago, many years ago. But, and the most important thing was the self-love Reiki for me and the violet flame. And now
perfect.
we're the Violet Tribe.
Yes.
And I send Reiki out every day. And I do that divine radiance. I'm not sure I shared it with everybody. It's pure divine radiant light. Let it surround, permeate, infuse our whole body, our whole being. And then know that you are radiance, you are love, you exist. And let the pure divine radiant light cleanse, heal, energize every single organ and organ system in your whole body. Your brain and your eyes, your throat and your ears, your heart and your lungs, your kidneys, your liver and your gallbladder. Feel that divine radiance flow into your stomach, your intestines, your bowels, spreading to your skin, your spleen, your gonads or your ovaries and womb. And as we follow the pure divine radiant light through our bodies, cleansing, healing, and energizing each part, soon our whole body is filled with radiance. And when we do each organ or any part of our body, take extra deep breaths and exhale fully. And if it's a kidney, and I've had kidney on and off, so you breathe in through the kidney. And then you exhale from the kidney. I do this with most of my organs in that. And that helps us because we need to be bathed in the pure divine energy. And to feel the radiance, emanating from our whole body, our whole being. I can make a copy of this.
Well, when you're sure, that'd be beautiful, Shirley. You could, and we could put it on a link on this webpage. I'm sure people
because I call it my daily morning blessing.
So, are you envisioning the divine light as you're breathing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And when you're done, you're the violet light.
Yes.
And we're going to have the violet light for at least 24 hours in us.
So beautiful.
But it's time to pay attention to ourself. It's very important for self-love right now.
Yeah, I'm constantly remembering that we're all contributing to the whole, and we think so much about the whole and this group. We always come together thinking about what's in the greatest good for all, and we are a part of that all. So giving ourselves that love is contributing to the love of the whole, and remembering the Lemurian way. So beautiful. Melody Jacobs Barr. Do you see Melody Jacobs? It looks like she's new. Are you new? She writes, I feel blessed to be a part of this group. I look forward to connecting and working with you with the excitement of a child. Sending gratitude, love, and blessings to all. Oh, thank you. So sweet. And Ursula, it does feel like we are such a family in this group. She says this is a wonderful group and my absolute favorite meditation. She looks forward to joining in when Mondays come around. Oh, thank you, Ursula. I feel the same thing. Same. And Randy, thank you for all the things you're sharing. And Ariane, do you see that? Ariane kept hearing little bells, like wind bells or glass chimes all throughout the meditation. Wearing headphones, so not from the outside. How exciting. That's very angelic, isn't it?
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yes. Beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah, I just want to say
And
that Annie.
it's 4:44 here right
Yes,
now.
it's 4:44. The angels are with us and Foundation. Wow, that's beautiful. Well, how perfect.
Yep.
So I just want to say that this is the Lemurian Heart Temple Meditation, and we are here twice a month, usually, on the second and the fourth Monday on our regular quantum conversation time. And it really is this really sacred space where we can just decompress and level up to these higher frequencies. My goodness, Shirley, you said that we were at the 12th degree of frequency. I think that's when I really began to levitate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here, but I'm not. Ooh.
And, you know, just beautiful with the, again, with the self-love Reiki and the butterfly symbol and the flower of life symbol or the flower blossoming symbol. Literally, I've been in nature all summer, and the butterflies, I can literally feel them. I can feel their wings move as they pass by me. I like could feel the vibration of the air. And it's just so cool. And that's like the healing right there. Or a beautiful reminder to activate this self-love.
So true.
Well, this has been a beautiful experience. We thank everyone for joining us. And remember that we can hold this feeling and let it dissolve anything that may arise within us. Anything to get us into some edgy frequencies that are not so fun, come back to this.
Right.
And that's why I can always hear Shirley singing. I can hear the Lemurian song as you sing. That's the one I hear the most.
That's my favorite.
Good. Well, our time is coming to a close, and that means that, Shirley, you get to play us and sing us out of here.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you. We are dancing to the cosmic heart with Shirley Irene on piano.
Take that, all that self-love and be in our joyful childlike selves.
That's the name of the game, everyone. And I just thank you, Shirley Irene and Michelle, for being here, and for every heart that joined us today, live and in the recording. We are one heart, and it feels great. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
Shirley.
Thank you.
I love you. A bushel in a peck. A bushel in a peck and a hug around the neck. Hug around the neck. A barrel in the heat. A barrel in the heat. I talk in my sleep about you. Yes, about you. I love you. A bushel in a peck. Yeah, bet your purty neck I do. Oh my God.
Michelle, I'm going to make you sing. Everyone,
I can say toodles.
It's just at the toodles. Thank you, everyone. And I know you're singing with us. I can hear you. All right, sweet dreams and magical journey, everyone. Thank you so much for your love and your light and this beautiful radiation. Thank you, too, to Shirley and Michelle. Blessings, everyone.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Thank you.